Hi, Katie.
You're a nice cutie. Oh, you're pretty.
Is that my Emma?
Yeah, it's a little tuxedo you have.
Oh, that's Prince.
Oh, that's Prince. Okay.
Prince was adopted. He was deserted out here. I adopted him, but kind of the whole camp.
Really
he just got
cat.
fixed.
So he's a professional drone pilot.
Oh, yeah?
He flies
A little
around.
remote control plane that I fly around here.
It's not too windy?
Do you think anyone around here would mind if I just flew it like? I just don't want anyone like thinking they were up to something.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, it would fly pretty high anyway. It's not going to be like zipping through
No,
here.
you can
Okay.
aerial photo us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to. You can take care of the people around here. Just you know what to do with it.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
I'll hold on to it for now, because there's always a need.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
thank
definitely.
you.
Oh,
God
nice
bless
kitty
you.
Just in
cat.
case.
Is this
That's Emma.
is that a calico?
Yes.
Oh,
She had a sister, but her sister died out here.
Does she want a friend?
Are you trying to get rid of a cat?
Well, you already
I
have
think we already
one
have it
too
settled.
many.
Yeah, I think we have it taken care of. We
Yeah.
adopted a calico recently, and she's the sweetest cat ever. When she's not, I have 3 other cats, and she just can't get along with them.
That's like
So,
these guys.
yeah.
I have a black cat that's wild that I adopted, and once he found the food, he's not leaving, and they hate him. Emma just hates him. But she's gonna have to get used to it because he's home now. I got him fixed. I got the 2 males that I adopted from out here fixed, and the Humane Society did, and they said they were gonna tag their ears, but I thought meant put a little tag in it. They cut his ear off. I was so upset.
What?
Yeah, look at how they cut his ear. They cut.
Why do they do that?
That's what they call tagging. I thought, I was
That's not
horrified.
tagging. That's cutting the ear off.
Yeah, I was horrified when she brought him back
Tag
like
you.
that.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it. He was traumatized though, because
Well,
he's always
yeah.
been a gentle, loving cat, and now he bites and
Well, he
stuff.
has those ears for a reason, you know.
Yeah, I can't believe they did that though.
Yeah, like ripping the cat's whiskers out.
Yeah, really.
Oh, I blew up a propane stove one time when I was up here by myself, and my cat was in her cat carrier, was just facing the opposite way from the stove. But they told me that I must have had a leak for a while because the gas hangs in pockets. But when we came out of it, I had hardly any hair, and Emma had lost, or Patty had lost all of her whiskers.
Oh no.
And her right down her back, it was just like bald. It was so awful.
You're pretty cute.
Emma was an indoor cat for 10 years, all her life, and then she came out here. She loves it.
Oh, does she?
She is her, she likes to hunt rats and gophers, whatever
Gophers,
those are. Yeah. So she's never be a house cat again. There we go. I don't know if I'll ever have a house again.
What's that?
It's not too windy for you?
I don't really think so.
I wouldn't do it, but you.
Yeah, it should be fine there.
It's nice.
Worst it happens, it goes like that way somewhere, and then we just go find it.
They're hard to hunt when they go down, huh?
I had some close encounters with it. I was out near the gorge in Troutdale. I took it out there, and it was coming back, and you can have it auto land, but it doesn't take into consideration like trees and stuff. So it came back down to this like gravel, it was like the side of the road or whatever, and there were these trees, and it was coming down, and I was like, yeah. It was too close. It freaked me out for a second. I looked at it and I was like, oh no. Because those things are they're just like plastic, right? So if they hit the ground hard enough, they're...
Yeah. I found one in a tree on the other side. Nobody ever claimed it. I don't know what happened to it.
They probably couldn't find it, you know.
Probably.
They were out of sight and it hit the tree.
Yeah.
And,
There's all these laws now, like restricting where you can fly your drone and how high you can fly it, and it's like it's more of a headache than anything.
Yeah, I haven't seen drones out here for a while, but yeah, I say do it. I have to watch it.
I went downtown and flew by the Capitol, and there were like these state troopers across the street, like watching me. And I was like, I gotta get this thing down.
We get people filming us, standing with their phones, and it's so irritating. But there was a man out here the other day, and I ran over there real quick because I wanted to know who it was, but he was from KPTV.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
yeah, the people
really
that like to
it.
film it and show it and then do nothing.
Yeah.
Well, those people, they put more of themselves. They don't want to talk to you, get to know you, get an idea.
This guy was really nice. He did a interview, and because they were filming this pile of garbage over here on the side. We just had a fire a while back.
Oh really?
He just got up.
Did you ever see the news story, or were you able to, or no?
No, I haven't seen it.
To see how they might have twisted it, or
Yeah, they will.
Yeah. Oh, look at all this trash,
Yeah. Well, the city told us for months that they were going to pick up our trash. They sent somebody from housing out here to reassure us that they were going to pick up the trash. And that's nice sharing, Alyssa. She took the case of top ramen. Now she's grabbed the cat food, but that's okay. They kill me. See, that's why our donations shut off, because people got overwhelmed at the fact that they were met at the street by people who would just take them directly to their tent if I wasn't here. And I had a big tent set up for donations that we supplied nicely with shelves and totes, and it was going really well. So then we ran low, and everybody went crazy, taking everything they could. It's nuts.
So how do you guys get health concerns at the restaurant here? If any of you are sick or anything, do they have?
Archie's comes once a week. Like we had a man severely burn his hands, and David and I cared for him for the first couple times, and then registered nurse came out and volunteered and came every day to treat his hands.
Oh wow.
So and we have emergency kits, and we try to 911 and nothing else.
Probably have better medical access here than people who work jobs.
They have Willamette Health, I think, in West Salem offers
something like that,
offers health care. So I do my native thing. I get health care through the federal.
You're Native American?
Yeah.
See, you got it right, Jeff.
What?
She's Native American.
So what is with the deal with, like, you have a cemetery down the way there, right? You go like down
Chimoa.
Chimoa, yeah. It's all like state-owned land.
No, it's state-owned. Yeah, I guess it is. It's
yeah, because I went down there.
Because that's where the school was.
Oh, where the school is. Okay, I see.
Yeah.
All right, because I do like photography. I went down there. I was taking a picture of like the Native American, like there was like some sort of statue.
They had some regalia.
Yeah. I thought it was kind of cool. And so
they wouldn't let you in?
What's that?
Did they let you in?
No. I just drove down there, parked on the side, and took some pictures. And there's notice signs all over the fence everywhere that said, like, no trespassing.
Well, because people were starting to camp out there.
Oh, were they? Oh,
yeah.
I see.
And if you're native, I think they'll let you. They actually, on the other side of their property up on Portland Road, there's some forest areas right behind the school, and they did let people camp in there, and they didn't say anything about it.
All the trees are, and the tents in between the trees. Yeah, that's Portland Road right there.
Yeah. There's a homeless camp there.
Like right before you Portland Road, and then you turn on Lancaster, you have like on the right side.
Yeah.
All those trees and
It's right across from Kale. Remember where the old electric station used to be?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where they are. And I hear there's another one off, maybe it's Kale, farther down. I don't know, but it's a ways. So there's a lot of homeless camps around here.
Yeah.
I was by myself up here for a long time. People were scared to come up here.
All right.
Because they were afraid of the police. I have people tell me, "You're nuts, Darlene. You're out there in front of God and everybody." And the police even told me, "We don't want homeless people in this community. So you need to move down there."
Yeah, where would you like us to go?
I mean,
well, he wanted me to go down there to the marshes with the other people, and it's dirty. There's a bird sanctuary down there, and people camp out down there. And it's full of garbage and dirty.
The police in the bird sanctuary.
Out of sight, out of mind, right?
Yeah. See, we have a porta potty, but those people, when you're homeless, you don't even get the. You can't even use a toilet or use a restroom.
Yeah.
It's terrible. I never experienced anything so horrifying as being homeless. But I came to grips with it. We got a porta potty, and that brought more people, and we grew really fast after that.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, and because a lot of crime started happening, people stealing.
There was a thing in Echo Park in Los Angeles too, where they have the homeless encampment there. And the area is all gentrified. They're like building new,
We had it, when it was just me, and there was, I knew everybody that moved in, because most people come and ask me, and I tell them, no, it's God's land, as long as there's space, and you want a safe place to live, you have to follow these simple instructions, but not rules, not try to be a good neighbor. I try to tell them, be a good neighbor. If you have a problem with your neighbor, try to work it out, peacefully. If not, then I usually have to get involved somehow.
Look at the cat. Look at the cat.
There's a lot of stuff that I heard about, like Cascade, Gateway Park, encampment there.
That was a terrible.
I don't know if it was just, but it was through like the news, like local news and everything was saying it was like a dangerous area and all this sort of stuff. I don't really know.
Yeah, a lot of danger. There's a lot of crimes committed out there, and they had a lot of. Well, in West Salem, they never told us about the bodies they were finding hacked up.
What's that?
They were finding bodies hacked up last summer.
Really?
5 that I know of, but they never said anything about that on the news ever. And they were encouraging people to go over there to West Salem. In fact, we were denied. One gal here was denied. Artis gives out tents, etc., sleeping bags to help, but they denied her a tent because we live here. We're not in the.
Because you live here.
Yeah, because they would not help if you're not in the place designated by the city to live, which is Cascade or West Salem. So I thought, yeah, well, next thing they'll do is try to get us in internment camps where we're all confined. And that's what they're pretty much, now they're thinking of that. In June, they're going to close out all these homeless camps and put them in one certain area.
With a big fence around it, right?
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And we can police ourselves. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
We didn't have garbage service, and we couldn't get any help with garbage. I tried to get garbage, but there's no address here, and I'm homeless. Even with a bank account, they wouldn't let me. So we had some people come help us, and one gentleman loaded his truck up. We were told we could take it to West Salem, where the city was picking their garbage up. We get a truckload over there and a trailer load over there, and we're denied because we're on ODOT land.
Oh.
So we had to come bring it back, and the gentleman took it to a dump site, like a landfill.
Yeah.
Yeah, he took it to one of them. It cost him like $80, and I paid him back like $5 at a time because we couldn't afford it. And but he was just a good Samaritan, wanting to help, But the city's like blocked us at every turn that we've tried to be responsible. We didn't have a lot of mess like we have now. I've even gotten laughs at it. Just because you get depressed as things get worse and you're not, I mean, we used to carry all the garbage out, never let it pile up, but the city said, oh, we're going to come get it. ODOT's going to get it. When I was here by myself, I would walk up and down the roads and pick up garbage, and ODOT would pick up all my garbage and not say a word. They were very helpful to me, but then the more people got, the less help we seemed to get.
Oh, really?
Yeah, people didn't want us here. So, and like there's a lot of, most of them are elderly. There's no children. There's not very many young people here. Like Miguel has mental health issues, and they all battle their own problems.
Their own demons, right?
Yeah. But not very many young people. It's sad to see young people out here. I try to help young people a lot.
There's this misconception that it's a choice, right? You hear people saying, "Oh, it's a choice." These people just don't want to do anything for themselves.
Well, that's what they say, that we're lazy, we're drug addicts, but you know what?
I
mean,
they're like, oh, we got a hotel for you or this or that, but then they put you in there as a prisoner, basically.
Pretty much,
They check all your stuff, checking it out. You're not,
and like they have these unrealistic ways of helping homeless people. We'll give you an apartment for a year and we'll pay for it, but you can't have any guests.
You're a prisoner. Here's your prison cell.
How do you take a person who depends on a community to survive and isolate them and then tell them that's what you have to do?
It's like the world.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, these people, they might be kind of rough around the edges, but these guys have heart like you won't believe. People have nothing and they'll help somebody with less.
Yeah, well.
And then there's some that are. I got upset about the beer kind of because David is so aggressive when he drinks.
Oh, is he really?
He's what?
Yeah.
Aggressive
So he gets really aggressive. Yeah. And Norman the same. Only Norman's into whiskey or wine usually. Norman's, I love him to death. He went to a fire with me in my apartment. And I was not leaving because I had kittens in there. And I was out of extinguisher and holding a water hose. And then I heard Norman's calm voice right there beside me. He stuck with me through the whole fire until the fireman came. Solid as a rock, just calmly telling me, keep breathing, Darlene, and don't hold your breath. Breathe through your wet scarf, because I had a wet scarf across my head. But he was so calm. And then he showed that again when we had a fire here. He was very calm getting the extinguishers and dealing with it. And he's so funny, though. We spar with each other, so you'd think we'd hate each other a lot. But he calls my husband brother. So, yeah. But there's some great people here. They just,
Oh yeah.
I mean, if you're gonna depend on each other, like you said, even if there's a little rough around the edges and stuff going on. People. I mean, we're social creatures, right? You gotta be around other people. You can't just isolate yourself. And cut yourself very often.
Yeah, I could be a hermit, I think.
I think I could sometimes.
Yeah.
I get to that point where I don't like anybody. Just leave me alone. Yeah. So I'm working on it, Lord. No, give me a fishing pole and I'm pretty happy. That'll be my timeout. So, anyway, thank you again.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Because I see it before when I had the tent up for donations, I could help people with blankets, dry clothing, whatever. But now that they kind of ruined that, I refuse to continue because I was part of enabling them to take items that were donated and they were selling them, trading them for butt nose.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And I couldn't be a part of that either. And
Yeah.
then they got where it was a place where when I was asleep, they would go in there and get high and drink, and I'd get up in the morning and find alcohol, or pipes, other things. So I just took it down. And then some lady online requested that donations not be given here, that they be sent someplace else, which I don't know why she did that.
Huh.
But I think because she wanted to be more in control, and it wasn't going to work that way for her. But we do for each other pretty good. We all watch out for each other and take care of each other. So hopefully we'll survive the worst of it and come out better on the other end.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I hope.
Hopefully society at large.
You know, I've met so many wonderful people out here, like you and your brother.
Yeah.
The lady that donated our donation tent. The people that come out and give us church every Saturday in a trailer.
Oh, yeah.
They do it on their own time. They're not, you know.
You get church services out here too?
Well, it's not like a service. It's a video. Yeah. Someplace where we can commune and have connect with our beliefs.
Yeah, gotcha.
So I kind of wanted to do it for other religions too, but nobody really moved on that. I haven't had any Muslims out here, or any Jewish people, and I thought it would be great to offer all kinds of.
Yeah.
Everybody needs something to believe in. So, but and believe it or not, all these people I find something so endearing. I love all of them. Cash is a special case. She's a wonder.
Who?
Cash, the guy you're talking to.
Interesting.
She is very knowledgeable and very lost. She's like a child.
Oh, wow.
So, I see her. But she came to us because, I guess, out of an abusive situation.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
She's a jewel. I wish she'd realize her own value, though.
Yeah.
Anyway, everybody here I see value in. I see something special in every one of them.
Oh, yeah.
So, I guess that makes me the mama thing. But, that's a good thing.
It is.
Sometimes, yeah. So, and I hope, I don't know. We have a few missing in action I'm a little concerned about, but hopefully they'll show back up. And the camp seems to be shrinking again. We used to be about 7, 8 tents, and then it grew real big down into the marshy field, and now it's back. I see it's slowly, they're going down there below.
Yeah,
there's only 2 left.
Yeah, you have someone that's living out there by himself. There's a teepee over there.
Oh, they're not really by themselves, because as you walk through the marshes over there, there's lots.
Oh, really? We just saw the one that was kind of like by itself there, like off the road or whatever.
Yeah, that
we walked over there.
Did you?
Yeah, we walked over there.
That teepee, I believe, was put up for a memorial of a man that died a month or so ago. Abel was his name, and he lived down here. Him and his niece, and he was killed on Fisher Road, hit and run, or a car accident, motorcycle, something.
But there was a Hispanic man in there, and there was a language barrier. We tried communicating with him.
Oh, Caesar.
Yeah, Caesar.
Yeah, and his girlfriend's Teresina. She's native. She built that for Abel, I think. And then there's another smaller one. I don't know if they're living in that one.
Oh, I see.
But I'm not sure with the arrangements. I don't go down there often. I used to, but that's
kind of all by himself there in the middle of the field.
Yeah, and then there's if you walk through the marsh pathways, they're real tucked in and it's hard to find, but there's lots of people down there.
Are there?
Yeah, and on the other end, across from the Croc Center, if you walk straight across from the Croc Center there's several people there as you walk in on the straight path. Big areas of tents and barbed wire put up. Yeah, they're funny. Like it's going to stop anybody, really. But there's a lot of people, and they hide. You know, there's people over behind the car lumber here. On the railroad tracks. There's people,
I saw that too. Yeah, I did see that.
They're there.
Yeah.
There's so many. They hide a lot of them.
Yeah, there's little pockets I've seen all over the place.
Well, people out in the public's eye like this are frowned upon. So you know.
Oh yeah.
If you don't want to have some problem, it's they try to hide, and then hopefully they'll be unnoticed. But it doesn't matter. They find you anyway. It's like it doesn't matter how quiet you are. And I'm never one for being too quiet. So anyway, it's been a joy. I hope you guys come back just to visit.
Yeah. I don't get up here very often, but maybe I will more now.
Yeah. Well, it's nice to
I'm gonna try and make my way down to California.
Yeah. You can take me with.
Okay.
We'll make it a road trip. We'll make a road trip.
Yeah.
They're pretty crazy down there.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, well, I hear the Indians down there are worse.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't know about I can't speak about that.
Yeah. Well, from what I know, we're very nice people up here as Indians. Yeah,
The
right.
people in Southern California aren't very nice at all in general.
Yeah.
I was in Van Nuys once,
Yeah.
and I was so upset because it's like, this is America. Nobody could speak English, and I didn't speak Spanish, and I was so frustrated.
Oh, really?
I was at a flea market. Nobody spoke English. It was terrible. I was really. I mean, I went into the banks down there, and they spoke Spanish.
Oh, yeah.
Every place.
You go to Beverly Hills and people speak English, but it's their own brand of, like, arrogant stuff.
Arrogant English.
Yeah. I think all over the States it's also different. We've become so disassociated from people. And this virus
Hopefully people, I don't really think it'll happen. Hopefully people open up their hearts and their minds a little bit and understand that, well, kind of one people, not, you know, you can't treat people like, you know, the haves and the have-nots, right?
It's always going to go on like that, though. I wish it wouldn't.
Yeah, unfortunately.
I wish we could change it, but it doesn't work that way. So you drove that truck up from California?
Yeah.
How's that run? Nice?
Oh, yeah. Long drive.
That's a dream truck,
Never-ending
though, to
mountain
travel in.
pass.
That's nice. What do you do down there?
I work for a construction company as an estimator.
Oh, you're an estimator.
Yeah, I guess. A guesstimator.
Yeah, I used to do that for security systems. It's no fun. I mean, I didn't like the job.
Yeah, I don't like being in an office. I've worked in the field my whole life, and I'm stuck in an office. I actually hate it.
Yeah, I hated the confinement too. So, and I get bored with jobs all my life. If I get bored with it, I'm done with it.
Yeah.
I'm not really good. My track record is bad.
Yeah. The whole office environment is just toxic and horrible. I just don't want to be there.
Yeah, well, it's
it's a job for now.
Yeah, that's how I felt working for the state. It's a job for now. That was the most. And I tried to work with the Indians, but they're so awful. It's not about what you're capable of doing, but who you know.
Oh, really?
Oh, my God.
The hierarchy is.
Oh, God, it was terrible. And they just have people that were. Well, I said
you can get a job at the casinos, right?
Well, I thought about that. But the only thing they had open was in a restaurant area.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not so into. I like to cook and feed people, but not like that.
But the casinos are like so far from here too. Like the one.
Oh, are they?
Spear Mountain is like way out on. Yeah.
Quite a ways.
Are you gonna launch?
I think so.
All right.
I'm gonna take off.
Oh, he's gonna get the drone up real quick.
Oh,
All right.
I hope it doesn't fly away at me. I don't think it will.
Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Well, have fun.
I'll say goodbye before we leave.
Okay.
Okay.